I like a clean shop, studio. It says a lot about, you know, how you do business. Yeah, okay, I understand. I'm not going to zoom in on it, but well, you know, there's an organized chaos to the bench. Right? I mean, I could just go like this, I could hang that up, put the two pairs of glasses up here, and literally got these jaw bags and put them like that. Because I was working last night. I cleaned this little bit of stuff up, goes away. That's garbage. Bag, well, it's not wrecked, we can put it back here. A bunch of silver on the bench. These bags, I don't know what I'm going to do with those. Let's put those there. So, it's not really a big mess. You see how quickly that was? But if someone comes over to visit with you, and you got a, and they're thinking about getting something done, and you got a dump. If you're working in a dump, they're not likely to want you to do their job. You know, they want to see some nice equipment, they want to see things generally laid out, they want to see you having your coffee, they want to see you being kind to your animals. And what are we doing with coffee? They want you to, anyways, okay, so remember what I said. Nice clean workshop. Find yourself a studio dog. Find yourself, oh, I'm going to have to get a little bit of this out of it. Those are the big coffees. These ones here. I'm going to Tassimo, you guys. This is the morning blend, but it's the big cup. So you got to watch out. You make sure the big cup. So I'm kind of just about running out of my, I think I might have a box up there of my silk milk's running out too, you guys. Holy. Okay, so with that being said, a nice cup of coffee. We're in the studio. Wonder how you do these things live. Oh, that's good. Oh yeah. Okay. Oven's on. I got pendant and a pin. I got a cast. Nothing like you can see on the workbench. I've got more stuff that I know what to do with. But I like casting in the morning. I know it's 11 o'clock already. And it's a nice day. It was sunny, really sunny this morning. I went for a little walk with the dogs and stuff like that. Okay, so you kind of just get yourself motivated a little bit in the studio. Must be some sort of pressure on the device. Measured out my silver that I'm gonna need. So, let's pick up those two little pieces. Wouldn't have wrecked the casting, but you know what? I wanted to show you that it's okay. Once you have the grain I made yesterday and did a little video of it, of the just melting down the pure silver, putting in copper, making the casting grain. These are the buttons from the MC pins. I cut them off. That's perfectly fine silver. I mean, it's not been through the ringer 15 times. But I'm putting new stuff with it, so maybe half and half when it comes to silver. Oh, and there's times I just melt down old silver rings and things like that, and I just hope for the best. Okay, so that's number one. You see how the spring catches? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, locking pin up. That has enough already on it. Safety glasses. Safety glasses, gloves. Right? A quick swig of coffee. Never hurt anybody. Hi, Pippi. Hi, Tippy. Wait, that's your favorite gloves. Those are your favorite gloves. Those are your favorite gloves. Those are your favorite gloves. I don't know if I had time to tell the story about the gloves. I will. What the hell? there was a liquidation place out in Surrey, and I went across there. The wife would love, the Italian loved going there, and there was a box of these red gloves in there, these exact gloves, and there was, you know, 40 or 50 pair. And the time I pulled out, I think I was 3 for $10. Not all right. So I bought the 3 of them, and I just love them. And then maybe half a year later, I went back looking for more of them, and they didn't have them. So I spent about 6 months on a quest from Chinese manufacturers to get these gloves, these exact same gloves. I sent a wrecked pair to a factory, and he says, yeah, well, no, we make those. And he says you need to buy 10 crates, 10 boxes. And I said, well, how many are in the box? So he says there's 140 pairs, 12 12s, right? 12 bags of 12, 144 gloves in a box. And I needed to buy 10 boxes. And I said, no, send me 1 box. And he says, after a little while of negotiating, I paid a little bit extra. I think I paid about $280 Canadian a pair. And I had 144 pairs of gloves. And that's about 10 years ago. I think now, because I give them to people, and the dogs have chewed up about 10 pair, and they get used. I got them in the truck, I got them in the back, I got them in the horse trailer, I got them in here. There's 4 or 5 pairs. They're just great. Thin, light leather. So anyways, I'm down to my last, I think, 14 pair. I might need to order another box before I croak. Okay, that's true. That's my story about it. I should buy a box and sell them to you guys for $5 a pair. Okay, so let's get the flask in there. Remember, you double check to make sure that that's clean and burnt out and there's nothing in the way, and that's the number 1. Now I'm only doing 1 casting. Can you see? Yeah, you can see that. You know what? Let's get this right in there. Okay, that looks way better. Okay, so that's in there. This goes like that. Don't touch anything with your hands. Nice. You see how I have a brick here on a piece of steel, so if I have to put things down, I don't catch the counter on fire. That goes in there real nice. Hang the tool back up. You don't need the oven. Wow, turn it off. The large piece, pull it out with your hand and stick it in there, and then dump that in there. Put this on the number 1. Because maybe not this time, but if you're doing 3 or 4 castings, you don't want to mix your material up. If the empty cup goes on the number, these other things won't move. Okay? And there's a story there for another day. My jewelry studio, my jewelry shop years ago, one of my friends brought his little daughter with, and she was playing. I had it just kind of set up here at the store, and she moved one to the other, and nobody knew about it. I didn't know about it until after I cast. So a yellow gold item became a white gold item, so I had to redo them all. I had to redo the 2 pieces. So be careful. Don't let nobody mess around with it. It's got to be one of those things that has to be rigid. You don't want to be casting something with the wrong material. And you do take your notes because you want to use the right amount of material. Looks very liquidy, very nice and shiny, and it's clean. Put your torch away. Hey, you don't want to be falling over the hose all day long. Oh, what's it going to do? When I put my hose away here, I wonder if you can see that. Okay, there's a mortar and pestle here. So this is hot. You don't want to put it down somewhere on wood or anything. I put it into the mortar and pestle and I put it there. It's off. I double checked everything. So it's safe. Okay, you guys? Oh. What else is there to say? It's kind of a nice day. I promised a horse manure delivery to Howard. So I'm going to go get the Italian. We're going to load up 3 yards, I think, of horse manure, do that delivery. I'm going to go over to pay some bills at the city hall. I think my water taxes are due. I think not taxes, what do you call it? The water. Yeah, your water taxes are due. Water and utilities are due. I think that turned out great. Let's just double check. Well, remember, put the crucible. Put the crucible. Like to double check it, kind of. So you know, it's in the back of your mind. Okay, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Put it back. The oven's off. Look at that. Lots of metal. Beautiful job. Put that on the edge, like I told you to. Right on. Huh, I should have some sort of camera that follows me around, eh? Oh. Okay, you guys, and then that's gonna stay there, and after I chisel that out, clean it out, I'm gonna put that into the pickle, and that's about it for today. I'm gonna be working on these projects now. I gotta kind of try to get them together, and just 1 or 2 other things I'm doing. All right, you guys, have a nice afternoon. Hey, be kind to your animals. Otherwise, why do you have them? Are there any goats out there that I could show you guys? No, the goats aren't around. Okay, you guys.